All right, I want to start off by saying all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai by Shem Rakaha Kodash. Double honor to the apostle of the great millstone. Peace and blessing to y'all. Keep pushing this truth throughout the four winds. This video is going to basically go into the Israelite woman, because believe it or not, the biggest loser when all this is said and done will be the Israelite woman. Okay. Why? Because they're more in number. They're rebellious. So I entitled this video, "You Israelite women have been put in the slow cooker, and now you're done." Okay. A slow cooker, it just takes time for everything to get tender, and then it's time to eat. So Esau set up this system to where it allowed you to basically get fat off of, and now all those things and everything are going to be taken away, and you're going to be flat on your ass. Okay. This is Isaiah 32:9. It says, "Rise up, you women that are at ease." Why are you at ease? Because everything has been set up to basically cater to you, to put you in a place of comfort, of independency, to where you feel like you got everything in your hands. Okay. It says, "Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear to my speech." Okay. And that speech is basically you hearing this warning also. Okay. You women can hear this warning also because you can see it. You can see all the bullshit that's taking place. You can see this COVID-19 shit, and like these prophecies are being made known more and more. Okay. More and more. You're starting to see things play out. Another lockdown, So now the thing is, these women should be taking heed, but they're not, because they're still in la la land. You're about to be done. Okay. And this is where it all stemmed from. Just going back to that Willie Lynch letter, the making of a slave. Okay. Now, when this letter began, the point was to get slaves to basically eat out of the master's hands, which basically today transitions over to depending on the system. Okay. So now, depending on the system, it leaves the women in a place of independency, not needing a man, so on and so forth. But it started, and he was making it known in the beginning, like, don't look for this to basically benefit you here and now. Look further down the road. Okay. It says it's the making of a slave. And the key point was okay, she is the most important factor for good economics. Why? Offspring. It says if she shows any sign of resistance in submitting completely to your will, do not hesitate to use the bullwhip on her to extract the last bit of bitch out of her. Okay, so you wonder why these Israelite women are so submissive when it comes to Esau and his system, because it was set up that way. Okay. And once again, this video, if the shoe don't fit, it's not talking to you. Okay. But as a whole, it fits, because you're going to see some of the things and some of the mannerisms from this letter, and it shows on a lot of you Israelite women. Okay. It says, take care not to kill her, for in doing so, you spoil good economics. When in complete submission, she would train her offspring in the early years to submit to labor when they become of age. So now in this system, notice how it just said she would train up the child. So now, if it's no structure and it's no fatherly figure, this is how you destroy a nation. All right. So now, fast forward to today, and just look at these things play out. No dad in the home. The woman don't want to submit, but she will submit to Esau, and she will submit to the system and say a nigga ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is, you know? But it was a starting point for all these things. Okay? It says, in the second one, it says, breaking process of the female nigger. We have reverse relationships in her natural, uncivilized state. Okay? It says she would have a strong dependency on an uncivilized nigger male. So by them beating him and taking him out of the home, she can't depend on him no more, because there's basically a power structure that's higher than him that she's going to listen to. All right. It says that she would have a limited protective tendency toward her independent male offspring. That's why, okay, kick him out of the house, basically. And by doing so, the child will basically look to his mother as everything. Just like today, what's the most important day of the year? That Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? Everything is subject to mom, mom, mom. And you know what household that's in? You Israelites. Okay? It says limited protective tendencies towards her independent male offspring, and would raise the female offspring to be dependent like her. Nature had provided time with this balance. So it's a natural thing for her to raise her daughter the same way as a woman, because she's naturally going to be there. But the thing is, what misses from that is the balance of the father figure. So now when you see little girls grow up and they have no male figure in the home, what happens? They become sluts. They become whores. They become, I don't need no man. Okay? And then all you have to do is rewind to the mother. She had no father figure. Okay? So now they're just basically raising their daughters in the system. Okay? And the beat goes on. All right? Now, this is all things that's shaping up the women we see today. All right? It says, by her being left alone, unprotected, with the male image destroyed, the ordeal caused her to move from her psychological dependent state to a frozen independent state. Crazy. She moved from being able to depend to now, I got to do this on my own. This was in 1792. Look at how this progressed throughout the years. Okay? Look at how it progressed throughout the years. All right? It says, the frozen psychological state of the independence, she will raise her male and female offspring in reversed roles. Reversed. Now you got soft ass men running around, and you have women basically being in a masculine role. I don't need no nigga. I can do all these things. The feminine side of them has disappeared. Okay? The feminine side has disappeared, and she put that on the male. So when the father figure is out of the house, notice everything they're showing is no dad in the homes. This is 1792. Fast forward to today. What's wrong? What's wrong with black men now? Half of them in jail, half of them gay. It's crazy, but it's the truth. Okay? So it says, for fear of the young man